muffins are our second.
Wow.
The second quick bread.
Yeah.
Just the second one, right? I get confused. And they're in here as well. Now, like I said, same ingredients, different amounts, different mixing methods. This one is the most similar to the pancakes, though. Okay? So we've got our mixing bowl, same ingredients. We're using oil, not Crisco or butter for this. We're using milk as our liquid. Baking powder, I'm pretty sure, yes. Salt, flour, all-purpose flour, sugar, 1 egg, just like the pancakes, no baking soda, and I'm doing chocolate chips. 2 cups of flour, same way to measure as you did last time. Scoop it in and level it off. Do not pack it into here, okay? Or your muffins are going to be like bricks. 2 cups of flour. Oh, you wanted to put chocolate chips in your pancakes. That's a no for 2 reasons. First, you need mini chocolate chips, mini ones. And you don't put it in the batter. That's the mistake that people make. Chocolate burns in a millisecond. Ew. Burnt chocolate is extremely bitter. What you're supposed to do is make the pancake, and then you sprinkle mini chocolate chips on top of it when you take it off the grill. They're tiny and it's hot enough to melt it. But if one of those chips touches that griddle, it's burnt. It's just not a smart idea. It's not what we do. We like food that we can eat that's awesome, not burnt. And burnt chocolate's gross, okay? Now, if you want, on the day, I might give you a free lab where you get to choose what you want to make that day. I don't know if we have time to do that, but if you wanted, I could get you some mini chocolate chips and you could do it that day. Now, muffins have a lot of sugar in them. A cup of sugar, I think. 1 cup of sugar. Whenever it just says sugar,
Don't give us diabetes.
there's sugar in everything you eat. This ain't gonna give you diabetes, baby. Like, this is, I make these for Willa. It's a great breakfast, and you can make them on Sunday, put them in the freezer, and just pull them out. Like, you'll have breakfast all week, and it's healthy. Anytime that you are cooking something for yourself, like even the pancakes, somebody was like, why would you ever make pancakes from scratch? Read the ingredients on a pancake mix. There's a lot of stuff in there you cannot pronounce. There's a lot of stuff in there to preserve that mixture. You don't have to put that stuff in here. You don't have to preserve it. It's automatically healthier because you're putting the ingredients together yourself. Now, like I said, it's not health food. Quick bread's not exactly health food. You ain't gonna see, people worried about their weight eating chocolate chip muffins for breakfast or pancakes. None of that, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be measuring. It's half a teaspoon.
Did you already put that in?
I know, honey, but I don't do that. I eyeball stuff. I've done this a long time. I know what a half teaspoon is. Half a teaspoon of salt. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I'll remember and measure that one. I'm tired, y'all. You don't even know.
That's me.
Yeah, I need to go get my reading glasses. Nah, I think I got it. Half. No, teaspoon. It's right there. I use this one. Now, I like about the baking powder that it's got the flat edge so you can measure and flatten it off. 2 teaspoons. Remember with the pancakes, it was only just 1. We need a little bit more rise on our muffins than we do on our pancakes. So the ingredients change. Mix your dry ingredients together. I'm using the same bowl I use for the pancakes because I use it for all the quick breads. Then I make a little hole in the middle. Can't do it as well because of all that sugar in there. That's where your egg and your liquid ingredients are going to go. Okay? Egg. Milk is 3/4 of a cup. Make sure when you measure liquids but you use a liquid measuring cup. They're see-through, and they have lots of lines on them. This is a dry measuring cup for dry ingredients. And it looks like this is a liquid measuring cup. You need to get eyeball level with your measurement. That way it's accurate. Otherwise, you could easily put a cup and a half of milk in there, and that's not going to work. And you need 3/8 of a cup of oil. There's not 3/8 mark on here on anything I've ever seen. It's actually 1/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons. So there's a hard measure for you. And there's not even 1/4 of a cup on this one. Dang, y'all. Gonna need a little run. The bigger measuring cups don't go down to 1/4. So you'll have to get a smaller one that's got the 1/4 measuring cup on it, or the 1/4 measure. And get eyeball level with that. 1/4 of a cup plus 2 tablespoons. Now, I'm not going to measure this oil over top of that because I spill stuff. I'm going to go over top of that cup. See, I'm already spilling. 1. Gotta hold your mouth right. 2. This? Yeah. Cough syrup. Like, yeah, I just got chills at the back of my spine because NyQuil. It's just foul.
I like the cherry one. I don't like disgusting. I don't like that.
Now that I'm going up the back of my neck.
I don't like the mint one. The mint one's nasty.
Now, for muffins, make sure you don't overmix this. A little bit of lumps is okay. First thing I'm going to do is smash that egg. And I'm not really like mixing anything. I'm just kind of mashing that egg. Then I go around the edges of the bowl to get all that dry off the edge. A little bit of lump is okay for muffins, okay? You don't want to over mix them because then they'll not be tender and flaky. They'll be bricks.
You know what we should make? Banana nuts.
And if that is what you're wanting to do, I need to know that today. Now on the bottom of your recipe, this is a great basic muffin recipe. And at the bottom, there's all the adding things that you can put into this one recipe. You can do banana nut, blueberry, pina colada ones are real good, like real good. They've got pineapple and maraschino cherries and a little bit of coconut in them. They're good. Apple spice, coffee walnut, pumpkin, cranberry, chocolate chip, cherry almond, and chocolate chip. Super good too. I need to know which one you want by the end of the day today. If it's not chocolate chip, because that's what I got. And I actually do have blueberry pie filling and apple pie filling. You can add a cup of pie filling to this and flavor your muffins too. Alright? So a cup of chocolate chips at the end.
So you don't put them in there.
For muffins, you do. For pancakes, you don't. Muffins are going to bake in the oven. The griddle is way too hot for chocolate. Now, the oven is only going to be on 400. It's going to be fine. Trust. It's more of an indirect heat because you're cooking with the air and that metal is not directly touching a heating element. So indirect heat is what chocolate likes. That's why we have to melt it in a double boiler, right? Now, I don't have spray, which I usually spray these with vegetable oil. But you can do butter, you can do grease. You can use a glove if you don't like getting your hands dirty. I, for one, really hate getting Crisco on my hands because it's hard to get off. My mama always did this though. She would just take a paper towel and then you grease the inside of your muffin tins. Don't ever use cupcake liners for muffins, okay? Cupcakes are way different than muffins. And that paper actually pulls most of your muffin away with it. It will not release from a muffin like it does from a cupcake. But you're wanting to make sure that all the surfaces inside of these are covered. And I don't think it makes 12, but that's okay. Just in case. And it's not, like a lot of grease. It's just a coating. Easy peasy. And if you want, I think I've got some more of these somewhere. I can't find them today. You can use a spoon or you can use a scoop. A scoop makes really nice looking muffins. Get all that off there. You don't want to waste it. These are gonna be good, y'all. It's one of the favorite things that I ever make for you all. And I make like some cool stuff with the muffins. Everybody's like, "Who would like them muffins?" I'm like, "It's a muffin, man." Oh no, what's so special about a muffin, for real? But they like them a bunch.
What's a muffin, man?
The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man? I know the
I used
Muffin
to have a
Man.
telephone that used to say that. I'm not going.
As long as you don't know the back door, man, you be alright.
Boogie, man.
Don't be hanging out with the boogeyman. Dang. Don't know the tax man.
I know the man upstairs.
No, the man upstairs too, baby.
Oh my
You be
god.
looking out for me always.
You know Boogie?
You ain't talking about Mr. Matthews, are you? Okay.
No, I was talking about guys.
Me too. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, Jesus, my homeboy, baby. Let me tell you. My ride or die.
Oh my god.
He better not be Jordan. I swear to you, I will ride him up. I ain't fooling today.
Someone made, I forgot her name.
400-degree oven. It's a pretty hot oven. It's a Scar for Life oven. Okay, so be real careful in and out of that oven. Let me set a timer. These do take about 20 to 25 minutes. Okay, so it does take a lot longer than the pancakes. Make sure when you get in here tomorrow, you get on the ball. Get it in the oven.